Hey guys! So today I am 7 weeks pregnant and I'm going to review week 7. And I explain why I'm calling this video week 7 in here. Yeah. So this week the baby or the embryo is the size of a blueberry. And I love blueberries and it's a real tangible size now, so I think that's really exciting. And this week the embryo is developing eyelids, elbows, knees, kidneys, and 100 brain cells a day. So yeah, a lot going on. No, 100 brain cells a minute. Yeah, I feel like I'm losing 100 brain cells a minute, so that's probably where it's going. If I had to describe this week in one sentence, that sentence would be, I love my bed. Yep. Okay, symptoms this week. I'm exhausted. I sleep about 10 to 12 hours a day minimum, usually in one stretch of time overnight. And my solution to that is to let myself sleep because I'm tired and I need to sleep. And 2, my sore boobs are back. My boobs hurt all the time. I had to wake up in the middle of the night to take off a sports bra I was wearing because that was the last straw. It's the end of my old sports bras and I'm gonna have to buy a whole bunch more sports bras. So that's my solution, is my boobs hurt, so I'm gonna have to get new bras. 3rd is nausea. I don't have morning sickness in the traditional sense of waking up and throwing up for 4 hours every morning. However, I am nauseous at random points during the day, most days of the week. So the way I'm handling that, my solution to the nausea is a lot of the standard ideas you hear about eating smaller, more frequent meals. I don't drink a lot of water in one sitting anymore. I have a habit of drinking a big glass of water all at once. That's just how I always drink water, and I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just keeping it with me and trying to drink a little bit at a time. My appetite. I've become a pretty boring eater. My solution to that is I'm just rolling with it. I'm not trying to make myself eat adventurous foods. I'm just keeping it really simple and eating things like crackers. The bloat that I was having for the past few weeks, I don't feel as bloated anymore. However, my belly is sticking out more. And I know it's not like the baby, because the baby's small and my uterus is still not that big, but like I can't suck in my belly anymore. Like there's this permanent little pooch that's just there. Okay, some oddities that happened this week. At 6 weeks and 5 days, at night I was laying in bed and I had this radiating tightness all across my belly. And at first I thought it was cramping, and I was really afraid that I was cramping and about to miscarry, and it really freaked me out. Excuse me. And then the next morning I was reading about 7 weeks pregnant, and they talked about, oh, you might be feeling cramping and some tightness in your belly because of the expansion that's going on, so that's good. Vivid dreams. I've been having lots of vivid dreams. I had this really cool dream that the baby was a baby boy, and his name I'm not going to share, and he had blonde hair and blue eyes and fair skin, kind of like me, but then he had all of Joe's facial features, and he was adorable and awesome. He had a kick-ass personality, and it was just so cool to see a baby boy, and it was our baby boy, so that was really nice. I've also been having lots of sexy dreams. So yeah, the vivid dreams thing is definitely standing out as an odd thing that keeps happening all week. And you know what, if I'm gonna be stuck in bed for 12 hours a night, I might as well enjoy it, so whatever. I'm also peeing a lot at night. I've noticed for the past few days that I always get up to pee in the night every 4 to 6 hours, and at first I just thought it was really odd, just random, or I just had to pee randomly, but now I can tell it's pretty consistent. It's happening every single night. Okay, special notes about this week. This week, Joe and I did the red cabbage test, and the result was a girl result. So according to the red cabbage test, we're having a girl. This week, I also did a blood draw. So I had my blood draw done, and I'm very anxious about needles. but I did it and I'm very proud of myself. And I also had an ultrasound done at about 6 weeks and 2 days because I was going to bed that night and I had this intense left side pain. And I haven't mentioned this in previous videos, but I've been worried about this being an ectopic pregnancy. And the reason I didn't mention it is because I didn't really have a good reason to believe that, except that I had kind of like a dull, achy feeling on my left side. But it wasn't painful and it wasn't serious. And I've had ovarian cysts before, so I know what a serious pain on my left side would feel like, and it wasn't that bad. However, that night, on 6 weeks and 1 day, that night, I had such sharp pain that I was like, that's it, tomorrow I'm going to insist that I get an ultrasound and just get this taken care of because I have to know. So I went for an ultrasound that night, and up on the screen popped this, as soon as the woman put the probe on my stomach, this little black gestational sac showed up on the screen right where my uterus is. So this is not an ectopic pregnancy. And I have to thank my good friend Amber. Her channel is Vegetarian Wifey. And thanks, Amber. Thank you so much for the encouragement to go and get an ultrasound done. I also told people, we told more people this week about the pregnancy. We told my dad and my sisters and my mom. And oh my gosh, it's so exciting that they're in the loop now. And all of them were just like crying and congratulating us and like so happy. I might share about how we told them if you're interested, but I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to be. I feel like there's this giant ball of latent excitement inside of me. And I'm so potentially excited about this pregnancy, but I'm also crippled with the fear that I might miscarry. And every week that goes by, every week is a milestone to me, and a little bit of that fear subsides and it's replaced with that latent excitement that just bubbles up to the surface. And then when I saw the gestational sac on the ultrasound, a lot more of that fear just went away and a lot more of that excitement came up. And I still feel like I'm waiting to hear this baby's heartbeat. And as soon as I hear that baby's heartbeat, I feel like that all that fear, or a lot of that fear, is going to be lifted and all that latent excitement is just going to overflow. So that's how I'm feeling this week. Joe is feeling really sympathetic and enthusiastic. He's always asking how I'm feeling. He's very understanding about all the sleeping I'm doing, about my mood maybe not being 100% like normal, and how I have pregnancy brain in the sense that I'm always thinking about me being pregnant and I'm thinking about the baby. And so I have to catch myself and make sure that I'm not cutting off Joe talking about different topics for me to talk about baby stuff, because I can't help it, but I'm constantly aware that I'm pregnant and I don't want to interrupt people or dominate the conversation all the time. So yeah, even in talking about how Joe is feeling, I'm talking about how I'm feeling. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. So anyways, Joe has been very sympathetic and understanding of how I'm feeling. And he's also been really enthusiastic. We had a lot of fun doing the red cabbage test together last week. And he's just excited as I am to see what's going to happen. So yeah. I also want to share different YouTubers that are at a similar stage of pregnancy as I am. Form a little community of our, October, November due date babies. So that's great. And that's all that's happened for week 7. And I'm so excited, week 8, and then April 20th, April 20th, April 20th. So I'll see you guys next week, hopefully, and take care. All the best. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey guys, let's do some quick measurements for week 7. So my bust measurement is 34 inches. And my waist measurement is 27 inches. Now I'm going to do a few measurements for my belly because I've heard some different advice from different people. At my belly button, I'm about 29 or 30 inches. And at my widest point in my belly, I'm 33 to 34 inches. And where the uterus is, I'm 34.5 inches. And I'm saying where the uterus is based on what I can feel for more pressure now. And let's do a quick weight. So this is at 7 weeks pregnant. My camera and I weigh 127.7. Okay, so here is my belly at 7 weeks pregnant. This is from the front and the side and this side. And this is with my shirt up. Now I feel like a stripper. But yeah. To me, the most noticeable thing is on the side. If I suck in a lot, I still, like, there's like a little pouch here that I just can't get rid of. If I'm totally relaxed, this part down here is sticking out way more than normal. So, yeah. That's how things look. Okay. Bye, guys.